Coming up this week on Whatever Floats Your Boat, we go up the locks while the drone comes down.
Hello, I'm Ant, and this is Emma, and welcome to Whatever Floats Your Boat. We live off-grid on our 70-foot narrowboat with our two dogs, Domino and Sophie. After living on the boat for 2 years now, we're finally ready to cut the umbilical cord, leave our hometown behind, and head off to explore the canals and rivers of Britain.
Likes camera action. I'll buy more in spot. What do you want me in shot for?
There you go.
Move. You concentrate on what you're doing.
I am concentrating on what I'm doing.
Well, we're getting close to that boat
We're
now.
nowhere near it.
Why don't you twist it round?
Hey?
Why don't you move it round?
Because then you're not in
You
it.
have to stand in the position.
I'm in the position. We're moving, Rosie.
We are, Jim.
Oh, you've ruined it. You meant to say.
Are we? Where are we going, Rosie?
Oh dear.
Quack.
No. Oh. So we'll try again, shall we?
I haven't watched Rosie and Jim for years.
We're moving, Rosie.
We are.
Oh.
Knock knock.
Right, I'll say we're moving, Rosie.
Right.
You say where we're going to, Jim.
Oh, right, sorry.
Ready?
Yeah.
Try again. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Anthony? Where are we going, Jim? Quack.
Quack, quack, and then the duck quacks.
We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
Quack, quack. That's it, that's how it starts.
Yeah, but you're a younger age than me. That's why you remember it so vividly.
What do you, they didn't have cartoons when you was a kid, did they?
They did, actually.
Did they?
They had Captain Pugwash.
All black and white, were they?
No.
Where are we going anyway?
Up there a piece.
Well, how many locks we got?
I didn't know.
We've got 5 left. We've done 7 at the weekend with my brother and the kids and his wife, and then Tom and Emma
Tom,
and the kids. Yeah, we had a good weekend, didn't we? Didn't get much filming done because we were too busy nattering and
I was too busy
know.
cooking.
Here's a bit of the footage we did get going up the locks with everybody at the weekend. Just to give you an idea of the pace of life on the canal, this bit of footage without speeding it up is just over an hour long, and it covers a car journey that would take about 2 minutes.
I just felt a bit of rain.
it is raining. That's why I didn't want to tell you before we set off because I knew
You know I'm a princess.
Yeah, but we had to move because these moorings, that's handy, look, we're just going by the sign, these moorings are visitor moorings, so they're only
We're not visiting anymore.
2-day moorings, visitor moorings for Atherstone. It's a nice little town actually, isn't it? It's a historic market town if you...
Don't go around Stroke Tuesday.
Yeah, historic market town if you believe what Google says. Don't come on Shrove Tuesday. Shall I pop a little video of the ball game?
Oh my god, it's crazy.
So I'll say it now. You can't see it now, but I'll edit it in. I promise. This is the Atherstone ball game. Brutal.
Vicious.
I'm quite pleased with moving anyway.
Right.
The A5 up there.
Oh, it's noisy,
Bit
isn't it?
noisy, isn't it?
It's not so much the cars, you know, it's people on bloody motorbikes. And I don't mind a motorbike, but some of them should have a muffler on it.
Alright, Victor Meldrew.
They're noisy.
They are.
And them scrambler things, oh no.
They ain't on the A5.
I don't know, they sound like scrambler things.
They were down Spon Lane the other week.
Well, they're noisy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't appreciate the noise pollution.
So, first lock is just round this corner, so we'll get moored up on the lock landing. We'll get Emma ready with the windlass. Back away up. You're doing the donkey work.
You know, I broke my finger.
No, you can only ride on the coattails of that for so long, love. You can hold a windlass.
It's not a dribble, babe.
You're right, you know. It's not a dribble anymore, is it?
The flap.
Ah.
And I wouldn't let that get water in it.
Alright then. Yes, boss. Bye for now. Say again.
This is romantic under the bridge.
If you say so. Hiding from the rain, folks, because Emma don't like to get her hair wet. I don't have that problem. Hopefully, it's just a little quick shower and it should blow over. It looks like it's blowing over there, doesn't it? Look.
Shall I blow a bit faster?
We're going the wrong way. Yeah, once it's stopped a little bit, we'll show you how the locks work. That's sort of the purpose of today's video, I think. if you haven't seen a lock before or been through a lock, you might not know. I mean, there's probably plenty of you that are watching this that are boaters and think, yeah, we know, but you know, still show you anyway. Right then, Emma, rule number 1, what do you do before you go into a lock?
Make sure you've got a windlass. No. Make sure there's not another boat coming the other way.
There we go.
Don't like to waste water.
Well, it's not necessarily make sure there's not a boat coming the other way. Well, you do have to check to see if there's a boat coming the other way. They don't necessarily automatically get priority though.
No, I know,
so
but
at this lock, well, that's it. At this lock, we're approaching from that way, and the lock is empty. So we would have priority because if there's a boat coming from that way, they've got to fill the lock up.
Exactly.
Just to empty it again to come down, so
and
it's just a bit of a waste of water.
in the summertime because the pounds get empty.
Oh, definitely. In the summer, it's vitally important. So always check, make sure there's not another boat coming, and if the water is in their favour, they've sort of got right away. Really, I don't know whether it's actually a rule or whether it's just courteous, but it's definitely good practice. You don't deserve a sugar lump. You ain't worked hard enough yet. Also as well, I think it's important to mention, like, it's your lock. When you're working the lock, it's your lock. Don't let anybody rush you or do anything you wouldn't normally do. See, if it was me, I'd step on here and I'll step across. But Emma, she likes to walk. But that's fine. If you ain't comfortable stepping across, don't step across. Right then, Emma's got the gates open. I'm going to jump back on the boat and get us in here. Yeah, she might need the windlass actually. We'll leave that up here for her. Once I'm in the lock then, and I'm clear of the back gates, I'll always just give a quick signal to whoever's on the gates, let them know I'm clear.
The cheek of it. Check out that hand gesture. I'll be having words with your mother, love. I didn't spot this until the edit. How rude.
Because you can't always see from up there when the gates close, because obviously we're 70 foot. The locks are only just sort of big enough to get us in. We have been in a couple of locks where we've had to lift these fenders up in order to close the gates. The walk does are good anyway, folks. Don't tell her I said, oh, I think she heard. She knows I love her really. Get your steps in. How many on, love? Oh. I'm on 13,000 so far. There we are then, in the lock. Whoever's at the tiller is sort of in charge of the lock, and no one should really be lifting paddles without your say-so. So Emma always waits and she gives me a signal when she's ready. And then I give her a thumbs up, and she can wind the paddles then. Top tip number whatever we're on. What number are we on, Emma? What number are we on? Oh, she's looking at the locks. She doesn't even know what I'm on about. Top tip number whatever. If you've got fenders, keep them up. The back one's up on the gunnels too. So you don't actually have a lot of room. There's not even a foot there. And I bet you if I go around this other side, there's probably not a foot there either. Even less. This fender's fell down. Yeah, always have your fenders up, because as you can see, there's not a lot of room. And some locks are a little bit narrower, and you can get wedged and get stuck. Ask me how I know. It's not too critical going up I suppose. But if you're coming down and your fenders get wedged, you can actually sort of hold the boat up in the lock, and then the water will drain out from under you. And then if it gives way, bye-bye boat. Smile for the camera. It always amazes me how it looks level, but if you tried to move that gate now, you'd have no chance. Like, if you've got a centimetre of water level difference, you won't be able to open the gate.
I've tried.
Yeah, just be patient.
You see the gate wobble when it's ready?
Yeah.
I learnt that the hard way.
Did you break your finger?
Sure.
Once we're done then, once the lock's full, Emma will drop the paddles and then we can open that gate and away we go to the next one. Always as well, close the gates behind you folks. It just, if there's leaky gates, it just keeps all the water in the right places. Emma's in control now, and she doesn't trust herself with the camera there, so she can have it at the back with her. Sill. That lump there is the dreaded sill. Not too critical for us when we're coming up into the lock. The worst you're going to do is hit your bow on it. But you imagine when the lock's full and you're approaching from this direction, you can't see that sill. And as the water drains, it slowly reveals itself. And if you're not further forward of that sill marker, you can catch your back end on there and sink the boat. So that's why there should always be someone watching at the paddles, ready to drop them in case anything ever happens. They can close the paddles, no harm done if you catch it soon enough.
I didn't even hit the lock on the way in.
Check you out. Your favourite, isn't it, getting the boat in the locks? Look at the concentration on that face. I say it's your favourite thing, isn't it, getting the boats in the lock? No. You hate it, don't you? She only does it so I can fly the drone, which I've just crashed. Got to go and get it in a minute because it's on the other side, and I can't get to it until the boat's there. I'm hoping it's still in one piece. Where are we going now, Emma?
The next one. Oh no, we're going to go to your drone.
Operation Find My Drone and hope it's not broken.
Yes. You want to hope it isn't broken.
So I was doing a lovely little flight. I went under this bridge, no bother, and I turned it round to come and film Emma coming through the lock, and it took on a mind of its own and hit the side of the bridge. Thankfully, it's not going in the water, it's on the bank. I just can't get to it unless I'm on the boat, so we shall see if we can hold under this bridge and I'll go on a rescue mission. So that bridge, I don't know, we can't get off the canal onto that bridge, so I don't even know where it goes, so hence why I've got to get the boat over this side and jump off and go and find it. Luckily it's late in the evening and there's no boats coming down the lock as would be holding everybody up. Always a drama, isn't there, dear?
With you, dear. You're like Frank Spencer.
Like who?
Frank Spencer.
Why, is there always a drama with him?
The older audience, some others do have them.
Oh, Betty. See? I know that.
I think I've told you.
I can see it, Emma. There it is. Before I step off this boat, I'm grabbing this rope. Not that I don't trust Emma's piloting abilities, but I just don't trust Emma's piloting abilities. I'm getting the drone. It all looks intact, folks. See if she still flies, eh? So, I can't jump that far. What are you going to do?
Put it in reverse.
Put it in reverse for a little bit. And now if you put it in forwards and point the tiller towards me, as far as it will go, then the back end should come over to me and I can jump back on and stop getting stung by all these bloody things. Take some speed off and take it out. Take some speed off and take it out of gear. Keep the rudder over to me. More speed. Put it in gear. And make a leap of faith here. We're on. Moment of truth. Film it.
Yes.
See if it still flies, eh? She is alive. However, the battery flap's open. I suppose it wouldn't really be a video without the joke of the day. So let's have it drone related, shall we? Emma, what do you call a drone that can fly backwards?
Clever.
A palindrome.
Oh, God. Oh, no. No.
And on that note,
Oh.
that's it for this week then, folks. Join us next week when our nomadic adventure really begins as we cut all ties to Tamworth.